racing away from the 1750 metre marker. Magical Flight, Stelvio, Heartstrings is right there. Eightfold Lass improves along the inside with the black cap. Along the inside of that is Rattle Mouse, and towards the outside of that is Master Keys. Further back in the run at this stage, we find Centered Mistress. That's in the orange. Preferential is further back in the run at this stage. She's a keeper, is racing about 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. We drop back to Jacqueline, and at the back is Keep On Dancing, racing about 9 or 10 lengths off the leader. Stelvio found the lead in second. Magical Flight. Eightfold's Lass is at the rail third. Heartstrings is fourth. And then comes Rattle Mouse. She's a keeper's on the outside. The White Sleeves and Cap only 5 lengths off the leader. And then comes Centered Mistress, Preferential, Master Keys on the outside. Jacqueline is second to last. And Keep On Dancing's in the back seat about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Stelvio by 2, Eightfold's Lass second. Magical Flight's back in third position, then Rattle Mouse, Heartstrings. She's a keeper's come right out for a run with the White Sleeves and Cap. And further back is Master Keys, Keep On Dancing on the inside. 400 to go, Stelvio. Rattle Mouse moves in, Heartstrings. She's a keeper now being asked to run, and she's starting to come forward. Master Keys on the outside, Preferential, and she's a keeper starts to drift to the middle of the track. Rattle Mouse is on the inside, and then Keep On Dancing. But they come to the last 150, and she's a keeper's in front. Keep On Dancing's trying to close it down. Centered Mistress running on from behind, but she's a keeper will win, and win by 2. Second, Centered Mistress, Keep On Dancing, and Rattle Mouse. She's a keeper. They give me the green light. Gareth Van Zyl, Warren Kennedy, the Missing You Syndicate. They win it by about 2.5 lengths, and they win it well. Second will go to Centered Mistress. Third to Keep On Dancing. Fourth to Rattle Mouse, and further back in the run was Master Keys as they go past the finishing line. They were followed by Heartstrings. So she's a keeper. Warren pulled her out, makes its run early. She still wants to drift towards the inside. She's done that in most of her runs. Obviously still green, but he woke her up early. She picked him up in a couple of strides and then goes on to score. You'll see Warren the last 50 metres or so. He'll just put his hands down, looks both ways, or looks one of the ways. We'll see now. He looks both ways, and they get to the line and they win. So she's a keeper's victorious, also bred by the Missing You Syndicate, and the winner, number 11, She's a Keeper, goes off tote favourite at 2.30. So she's got bigger things to go on with the season now upon us. Until the running of the 7th race, back to the studio.
We've just seen the running of the World Sports Betting Scarlet Lady, a listed race. We welcome to Hollywoodbets Scottsville, the National Marketing Manager for World Sports Betting, Reno Duplessis. Thanks for coming down today, Reno. I know that you guys are busy all around the country, but welcome to Hollywoodbets Scottsville, and thank you for everything. We're going to do an interview later on with Reno as well, but we've seen a performance here today. Yes, it's a listed race, but just the way she won. She's a keeper, bred by the Missing You Syndicate, owned by the Missing You Syndicate. Their nominee, Mr. Rob Knapper, well done to you, sir, and the partners, daughter of Gimme the Green Light, Gareth Van Zyl teaming up with Warren Kennedy. I think first up, we'd like to have a chat with Warren Kennedy before we hand over the winning mementos to the respective guys. Warren, the floor is yours, because, you know, you're in a race. The guys are all going to keep their positions, hold their positions. You couldn't get in, but you were happy to be 3 wide throughout.
Yeah, look, if I could get in, I would be happy with that. But I had to take my medicine. You know, I thought she'd come out a bit more gate speed, running over shorter. Gareth and I had a chat before. I said she should naturally have the gate speed to be up there, and hopefully they'll spread out and we'll slot in nicely. But it didn't end up that way. She didn't come out of the gate speed I thought she would. And going the 750 first time, I didn't want to press her to get a position. So I got her into a rhythm, and unfortunately she was 3 wide. But she was happy. She was in a nice rhythm and enjoying herself. And you know, top of the straight, when I gave her a squeeze, she made up 4 or 5 lengths in an instant. I actually said together I came back. I thought, geez, maybe I set her a lot too early, but she did have 54 in her back. But the way she won today was really smart. I really got to take my hat off to her. It was a fantastic win from her, stepping up to this sort of level relatively quickly. Yes, she's a 4-year-old, but she's won her races in a relatively short space of time. So big ups to the filly. She won a fantastic race. She stayed on really strong to the line. So I think she'll get an 18, maybe even a 2000. Ridden with slightly more restraint and more patient. But we got the win. That's all that matters. And just well done to Garrett, to Mr. Knapp, to the Missing You Syndicate, to Betting World. Thank you for the sponsorships. We really do appreciate it in this time of need. World Sports Betting, sorry. World Sports Betting, yeah, we really need it in these times we're faced with, and the guys are stepping up to the plate, and we're really thankful for it. So big ups to them, and thank you very much.
I just love the confidence that you had in our ability to race her the way that you did. And when you hit the front, they seem to be coming at you at around the 300-meter mark. But if you watch that replay, when you start looking around, you're actually moving further away from them, Warren.
Yeah, geez, like I said, when I squeezed her, she gave me those links in an instant, and I thought, geez, she's given it all to me now. Is there anything left? And I heard them coming, but she stayed on strongly to the line. I think when she quickened, the guys saw her quickening and chased after me, not to get away too far. But she stayed on very strong. Like I said to you guys, she ran basically to the line. If I could wait on her a bit longer in the straight and get that turn of foot going to the 300, it would take a really, really smart one to beat her. So she's on the right track. And look, we thought we'd take on the listed to go to group races. I think she's shown everyone that she can maybe have a crack at the group races now.
Top class. It's turning out to be a beautiful weekend for you, Warren Kennedy. Well done. And that's a memento from Reino Duplessis, who's just going to get a pic with you there for all the websites, for social media, for everything. Well done to jockey Warren Kennedy. And then representing the owners who are not here today, and of course the trainer himself, is Garrett van Zyl. Garrett, the way you've brought her on after all her issues and her only debuting as a 4-year-old, compliments to yourself and your team firstly.
Please, thanks very much. Yeah, that was the hard part, and now we're reaping the rewards, and it's just a privilege to be in this situation with a really exciting horse.
Well, you watched thousands of races throughout the year, and when you saw your filly 3 wide, you must have been nervous.
I was nervous, definitely. They don't often win from that position at Scottsville, but at the same time, I've got a lot of confidence in the filly. But I knew that she'd have to be every bit as good as I hoped in order to pull it off. And I think we've come away with even more confidence in it, Dees.
At the top of the straight, when she moved up and they hit the front, I think that was it, because we know her to be running all the way to the line, no matter what's chasing her. And that's her asset, that she can turn it on when matters.
Yeah, and we see that, and coming from Warren's perspective, also what he reports regarding that is something very encouraging. She's got a special turn of foot, and I think also she had every reason to empty out in the last 100 meters. But for him to tell us as she ran to the line, it's really encouraging.
It's all about support, and these guys have been with you with this filly through all the ups and the downs, and now it's up with her.
Well, let's hope so. There's one day at a time. We'll see how she recovers tomorrow. But to Rob Knapp and Jonathan Conlon, his partner, in this horse and in others with the Missing You Syndicate, from the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you very much and well deserved. Your patience has been rewarded, and whatever happens from here on in, I know that especially Rob's going to be so tough to have bold black type to this mare's name. But obviously to World Sports Betting, the last time I was in the winner's circle of a feature race was sponsored by them, the Gold Cup, and here we have them again coming to the party in the most trying of times. So yeah, very, very big thanks to World Sports Betting.
Fantastic. You said it all. Rhino, to hand you over the trainers, memento, and we've got one for the owners as well. Well done to Garrett van Zyl, the winning trainer, and of course the winning owners, the Missing You Syndicate. The gentleman could not be with us. That's the winning groom. His name is Mukuseli Mtuna. Well done to you, Mukuseli. You've done an outstanding job with this filly. She's a keeper, the winner of the 2021 World Sports Betting Scarlet Lady. And after this performance, if you were on the fence, doubtful about her ability and can she compete at levels higher than what she's beating, well, she's answered all your questions this afternoon.